Right. It was pretty old TV, right? But it lost it, and it treated us well. So, but obviously, we were due for an upgrade at that time. We got a TV, and when we got there, my mom didn't know what the hell what was a TV license, and then they were like, "Oh, nah, you have to pay it every year. You have to pay it every year, to the government, blah blah. So you need to have a TV license to buy the TV." And my mom was like, "Oh, we don't have one." They're like, "Okay, now we can get you one, really." So yeah, they got us one, and then yeah, that was my first experience with the TV license because I was like, "Wait, so we won't be able to buy?" So I'm thinking we should train watching TV to get the TV license. Well, you sit there, okay, cool. Yeah, switch off the TV. Change volume. Okay, can change
Wow.
volume. Change the program. So yeah, I'm looking at this Gucci. What's this? The Gucci AirPod Max case. I mean, you remember when the AirPod Maxes came out?
Yeah.
And how everyone was like, "Nah, dog, no, $500 for a pair of headsets." I mean,
Earphones, not headsets. Oh wait,
the
there's
headsets.
there's the AirPod Max, there's the AirPods and the AirPods Pro, right?
Yes, the Maxes
Yeah.
are the headsets.
The headsets. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
these words are just so confusing sometimes. Yeah,
I
but
mean, they had a good. Okay, they have a good naming scheme because I remember there was the AirPods, the first ones. Then there was the AirPods 2. I think that's what they're called officially, the AirPods 2, right?
yeah.
And then from 2 they went to Pro. The Pro are the ones with the rubber tips. And
Yeah.
now with the AirPod 3s, which just came out. They're basically like the AirPod Pros but without the rubber tips.
Yeah, essentially speaking, and longer battery life, I think, right?
Yeah, longer.
Was it the
I
same?
think it's slightly longer. I think it's slightly longer. And then
Yeah.
you have the AirPod Maxes.
Yeah, and those are the headphones. Oh yeah.
And then
yeah.
but still, why did you call them AirPod Maxes?
Yeah,
They could have just-
honestly, you see that's the confusing part. You could have just said, okay, but airhead is
I was thinking of Airhead. I was thinking of Airhead. I'm like, but
yeah, it's insulting.
it's probably not the best name.
Yeah, I can see why they went for AirPods Max. Then yeah, I can see.
But nah, still like maybe AirPod headsets. Or I don't know. AirPod H's like the H for headsets.
That works. That can work. That can work. Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. Expensive.
What's next? Yeah, expensive. Yeah,
Because those things when they came out, they were like what, $500?
yeah.
$500. What? And I remember when I was looking at the Sony XMs, the Sony XM headsets, right? Those are like I remember, I'm not sure, but yeah, those are like one of the top of the range noise cancelling headsets, that you can get in the market in today's market.
It has all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, and then that thing it was retailing for what, like $200 on average. That's like what, 2,500, 2,500 rands. I think that's how much.
3 grand.
Was 3 grand
Yeah,
local retailers?
One- $100 is equivalent to like 150.
Yeah.
One.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, you don't mean like direct exchange?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't mean direct exchange, but I mean like from like direct retailers, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I want to see how much are the AirPod Maxes in South Africa, because
If I remember correctly, though, like 10 or like
yeah, 10 grand on Incredible Connection on the Incredible Connection store, 10,000 rands for a pair of headsets.
it's dog, that's literally a gaming PC right there. Well, mid range or like low end gaming PC, but still.
But
gaming
still,
PC.
in the iStore you can get them for 11,300. Nah, G. Nah, that's that. Nah. I mean, I like good quality headsets. I like good quality earphones. But 11,000.
Nah, I'm not spending that money. I'm not spending that money, man.
I mean, you can get really affordable headsets. Like the Sony. How much are the Sony XMs actually? How much are the Sony XMs? The Sony XMs go for. I'll just say XM4s. Okay, they're also expensive, ne? But compared to the Apple headsets, they look very affordable. They're like 6,600 on the Incredible Connection store. 6.6. Right.
I mean, it's still a lot, but it's much more affordable than Apple, though.
Yeah,
and it has better quality, sound quality.
I mean, I remember I was watching some reviews on these two being pit up against each other, because obviously when they spoke about the Apple AirPod Maxes, let me see if I can just pull up a picture for maybe those who are watching this and also are wondering what the hell are we talking about. But let me just like put up the picture here. But yeah, those are the hits. It's 11,000, 11.3K for
Oh,
these
I had to
headsets.
close my eyes and open them again just to make sure I wasn't being deceived, yo. No, 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 no.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I
That's
mean,
a
they do
whole
look
phone
slick.
right there, dude. I know, but that's two phones. In fact, that's two phones. Two relatively good phones right
Yeah.
there.
But you
Nah,
spend them
dude.
on a pair of headsets. I mean, I saw some people using them in the studio, and they did say for studio use, they're also pretty, decent. I mean, obviously they don't beat the actual equipment, but like like
Yeah.
proper headsets. But like they say they're pretty good. People are liking them. The audiophiles are saying that these are good headsets, but for the price though, we know by now that anything that you buy from Apple is no longer about value or whether it's great quality. I mean, yeah, it's quality, but in terms of its value, like it's
It's the
not.
logo, dude. It's
It's
just
the
the
logo.
logo.
You're the status quo, man. You're buying for the status at this point. Like, I know,
Mhm.
relax. I mean, you can get like some pretty good headsets, like the Marshall, like these Marshall headsets. I mean, Marshall is a well known brand in the music, in the music and sound system scene, and you can get these active noise canceling, headsets, Bluetooth headsets for 5,000. So if Marshall is charging you 5,000 for these high end headsets, then what business does Apple have charging you 11,000, 11.2? Like, bro, what can you do? But just
Apple.
to add more salt on the wood about these headsets, right?
Mhm.
Another brand, it's not a tech brand, really, right? It's not a tech brand, but another brand decided to do something for these headsets. They wanted to add something more pizzazz. If they weren't already pizzazzed out, if they weren't already like crazy expensive, you know, if you want to get yourself a case for these, because they don't come with the case like when you buy them. They come just
No,
like
they don't.
they come naked like this, right? So if you want a case, I think you can buy it from the Apple store. But then if you want a better case, okay, not a better case, but like a slightly more exclusive case, you can go on over to Gucci's website.
Ah.
Remember I said Gucci, you can go over to Gucci's website and get yourself this kind of like handbag case for these AirPod Maxes. And
What?
this is an authentic Gucci product. No cap. You can find it on Gucci's website as well.
Dude, I'm not a fan of Gucci, so this no, man.
I
This
mean,
no.
I'm pretty sure the screws and the people who like these stuff, they're gonna like them.
Fair, fair, fair.
But do you know how much this retails for?
Nah, dude.
I'm not sure you can see the price right there, but these go for
What?
$980.
No, what? What? No, 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 no.
I
Bro,
like,
that's almost two times the price of one AirPod, dude, like one AirPod Max.
yeah,
No,
it's
no.
almost double the price of one pair. And I like the fact that on the website they have monthly payments available, because they know that how the hell are you going to be able to afford to buy this and the headsets just for the case? So yeah,
Nah, dude. Nah, 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 nah.
don't you want a pair? So don't you want a pair?
No, no, I don't want to pay it, dude. What? I can't even afford the AirPods Max. You want me to buy this? You want me to buy this bag? This glorified headphone bag.
I mean,
I
I
put.
see people just buying the bag. Honestly, I see some people just
Oh,
buying the bag and forgetting the headsets. For just
oh,
just for maybe fashion week or fashion night or whatever.
bruh, I'm still hacked. What is this price?
I don't think these are
What?
available in South Africa, but yeah, this is the so if you directly convert this, that's gonna be like 15K. But we saw that even like the AirPod Maxes go for, like, if you directly change the price, it's 7,500. But then obviously there's duty fees, there's taxes, there's all that, there's all those fees that pile on top, and that's why they end up being 11,200 or 11,300. So With these, they'll probably go 20K, almost 20K.
Well, that's someone's salary.
That's someone's whole salary for just a headphone case. And it doesn't come with any special features. Doesn't mean like I don't think these charge your headsets in any way. I don't think they don't have a power bank within them to help charge your headsets while you're on the move or something. Nah, it's just a case to carry them around, and so you could look stylish.
It's a glorified handbag, my guy. That is
So you
a
could just
glorified.
you look stylish. You look stylish. But anyways, I just want to give you a bit of depression before starting the episode.
And some people buy this, dude. Some people they don't understand.
Okay, it's probably the elites, who buy this. I don't think someone with a. Okay, you know what? I don't know, man. I mean, you see, I've put so much faith in humanity in the past, and I've been disappointed a couple of times. So, hey, man, if that makes you happy, if you want to get that case for yourself, do what makes you happy. Who am I to say that it's not worth it? If it's worth it for you. Okay. But for me, nah, it's crazy.
Nah.
That's crazy. Nah, $80. No. Aye.
Man, bro. Yes, like.
But anyways, let's jump into today's episode. Hey, what's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to episode 15 of the Ekasi Esports Podcast. I am your host, Perfect, and as usual, I am not alone. I'm with my main man, the myth. Yeah, Mr. Jude.
Forgot the legend, man.
I didn't forget the legend. I was like, because you're not a legend yet. You haven't earned that legend status. But eventually, once you do, I'll add legend, right?
Sweet.
But yeah, so for now, you're the man and the myth.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no, you're the man. You're the man. Myth, I'm not sure. You're just the man. Yeah, Mr. Jude. What's up, Judo?
I'm all good, man. How you doing?
I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. Yeah, no,
Wow.
that name is just gonna give you depression. But I've seen Gucci doing a lot of that lately. Them jumping into this scene of tech. Creating some items for tech. Obviously overpricing them, but hey, what can we do? What can we do? But anyways, if you guys are new here, this is the Ekasi Esports Podcast. We talk about topics just like that one that you guys heard initially, and other topics around gaming, esports, and tech. There's something for everybody here. Just so you can at least keep updated with the world. We're here to update you, to keep you on the latest tech, gaming, and esports trends, so you're not left behind. You know what I'm saying? We must always stay. We gotta keep up. I mean, we can't be ahead of it, because some of the things that we talk about are not available to us,
fair.
but at least you'll know about them. At least you know about them. Just because we can't use it doesn't mean you should not know about it. So this is the Ekasi Esports Podcast, and we have a couple of topics lined up for y'all. But before that,
I was about to pull the disclaimer, yo. So firstly, we do our own research to make sure that we give you proper information. So we do our due diligence and all that type of jazz. And what we say does not conform with what the organization says. So if we like pineapple on pizza, which we don't, the organization doesn't like pineapple on pizza. So just a quick disclaimer.
Yes, that's a disclaimer. Yeah, our thoughts and opinions don't reflect those of the organization. So yeah, Jude likes, like you say, if we don't like it, doesn't mean everyone doesn't like it. It's just me and him. Just me and him.
Yeah.
On another note, on expensive, right? I mentioned those sneakers to you, the Michael Jordan, the Nike the Jordan Nikes, broken ankle, broken foot. Let me see. Let me just pull up the name. The broken foot game Air Jordan 1s.
Yep.
Those sneakers, right, were Michael Jordan's sneakers that he wore in a game in 1985, and he sustained an injury during while winning that game against the Golden State Warriors, and those sneakers are now have been auctioned, right? And to give you another heart attack, those sneakers went for just above $400,000. So if you thought the case was expensive, those sneakers were even crazier.
That's just a pair of shoes, man. It's just an old pair of shoes.
Yeah, 37-year-old sneakers.
Man, what am I gonna do besides look at this thing? Because I can't wait. This man's foot was too big. I can't wait. One.
You got- yeah. What size did
And
you used to wear? Like what
I don't
size?
know.
Size
I
yeah.
I just know I don't wear that size.
Yeah.
That's for sure, man. I don't wear
Wait.
that size.
Mhm.
And they're old. So even if I know it's a flex, people just look at my dusty Air Jordan ones.
Yeah, because like who's gonna be able to tell whether or not they are, oh, it's not like you by looking at it at first glance. Because if you just show me the picture and you're like, what are these? I was like, oh, old, worn out Jordan ones. That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. I was not gonna tell. I was not gonna be able to tell that these are a collector's edition pair of sneakers. I was not gonna be able to tell that Michael Jordan wore these sneakers. You
man,
know,
fam.
you'd have to tell me. You'd have to tell me because, yeah, like you said, they just look like some old raggedy dusty sneakers,
Yeah, dusty. But yeah,
which costed this person whoever bought them $422,130
that's house
USD.
money, bro. That's house money.
That's house money. You can get a pretty nice house, for that price. That's like what, almost seven. That's like 7 milli, 7 milli, dog.
In rands, right? Yeah, in
Yeah, in
rands.
rands, 7 milli in rands for a pair of sneakers.
Yeah, nah,
You can get a. I mean, you can invest in real estate with that money, dog.
dude. And you
Some
can flip
mom, man.
houses.
Yeah, flip house. I
Literally
don't
just flip
know
houses.
something, but like it's life changing money. It's life changing money. But
Literally
yeah,
life
these were
changing
sold for that price. And so just a bit of background. So back on October 29, 1985. Michael Jordan faced his first major injury during during a winning game against the Golden State Warriors as he scored 12 points within 18 minutes before the incident occurred. I mean, 12 points in 18 minutes.
That's a lot, dude. That's like
That's pretty dope. That's pretty
yeah,
dope.
that's 4 threes, man. That's 4 threes.
So yeah, the star guard was playing at the start of his second season when he fractured a bone in his left foot, which prevented him from playing for 6 months. During his recovery, the Bulls, who initially held a 3-0 record, soon fell to 24 to 43 record. So they won 24 times and they lost 43 times. So yeah, no Michael Jordan, no winning.
No, it shows you how they depend on one guy.
Yeah. So the pair was previously kept by the Jordan family and was recently gifted to the company's concierge's father. Whew, that word almost stumbled me. Bearing a white base with red overlays, the shoes sport the classic swoosh in black with the left shoe in size 13, and the right in 13.5. Wait, is that two sizes? Like,
Yeah, it's 2 different sizes.
so the
Because some
left
people
side.
wear some people wear 2 different sizes. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's an
Really?
actual thing.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I should probably start wearing 2 different sizes because I feel like one of my foot is bigger than the other one.
Oh,
Bigger than the other one.
9 and 10.
Yeah.
League tick.
No, but it's just gonna be weird, yo. That's just gonna be.
I mean,
weird.
is it going to be noticeable? Unless if you like put them like side by side. But, like,
Yeah, unless you put them side by side, but yeah.
yeah, okay. Since you're saying it's normal, and I'll take your word for it. So
Yeah.
it was sealed with the code 850102. I'm guessing that's probably the date. -TVYPS. The Air Jordan ones are found to be produced within the January and February to be produced within January and February of 1985, and appear to be well worn throughout, with scuffs and peeling around the ankle collar, frailed threading, and aged midsole and color bleeding. So yeah, they are aged. They do look aged. So you can't like fake. You can't buy a pair and then say they were Jordan sneakers and just play around with them, to make them look like they were worn. So
Yeah.
you need some of that aging process, to add that little extra sauce onto them.
And
Yeah.
the barcode dates type of thing. I don't know what it's called, but that age thing
Yeah.
that you were reading. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hard to counterfeit these. Plus obviously you can go to Nike and also confirm. I'm like, yo, were these sneakers made by you guys in whatever date? And then
Yeah.
they probably can confirm whether this is true or not. But yeah, so these, these seem to be the legit things, because they were in the Jordan family within the Jordan family's possession. So Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew that these sneakers would be expensive one day. I don't know. Because why would I keep these sneakers in my wardrobe?
Yeah,
And
dude. Yeah, dude. I
you know
don't
what I'm
even take
saying?
them out. I can't. I can't take them out. I
Yeah, I
can't.
can't. But yeah, so that's some crazy expensive take that I wanted to mention in the beginning of the episode. But yeah, let's jump into the first topic, right?
Yeah.
So the SAB, so we'll be getting, looks like we'll be getting rid of TV licenses. Remember TV licenses?
Yeah, of
I
course
don't,
I remember them. I just didn't know how they worked because TV license. I'm underage. Well, I'm not underage, but I'm young. So
yeah, I remember there was an experience when we went to buy a TV or like during when I was back in the day when I was still in school, right? We went to buy a TV with my mom, right? And then when we got to the shop, right? I think it was word game. And we got to the shop. So I was there, selecting what TV we should get, because I wanted to get like the, bang for our buck. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah.
I think LED TVs were still new at that time. No, not new, but like they were like the trendy thing. They were the trendy thing.
They
And I
went
saw
OLEDs.
because before there was LCD, full HD, whatever. Before that, there
Yeah.
was the plasma screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, we selected the TV that we wanted, and we wanted to go and check it out. But then the guy was like, "Yo, do you guys have a TV license?"
What?
Huh? Because
What are those?
the TV before that was one of those, those squares, the
Like a CTR, CRT, CRT.
yeah, those ones. I don't know what are CRTs.
Like cathode. I think it's. I forgot, but it's the monitor with the hump.
Oh yeah. Basically, it was the TV.
Yeah.
It was those TVs with the humps,
Yeah.
right? Them classic TVs. So I remember my mom said they bought that TV in the 90s, right? It was pretty old TV, right? But it lost it, and it treated us well. So, but obviously, we were due for an upgrade at that time. We got a TV, and when we got there, my mom didn't know what the hell what was a TV license, and then they were like, "Oh, nah, you have to pay it every year. You have to pay it every year, to the government, blah blah. So you need to have a TV license to buy the TV." And my mom was like, "Oh, we don't have one." They're like, "Okay, now we can get you one, really." So yeah,
Yeah.
they got us one, and then yeah, that was my first experience with the TV license because like I was like, "Wait, so we won't be able to buy something? We should train watching TV." To get the TV license. Like you sit okay, you sit there, okay, cool. So yeah, switch off the TV. Change volume. Okay, can change volume.
Wow.
Change the program. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was I mean it was weird, but like I was like, I guess it's whatever. And I was like, yeah, mom, we should just make sure we should take because I thought like if you don't pay your TV license, they'll come and repossess your TV or something.
Yeah.
I remember one year we forgot to pay, and then I think I think we paid it once, then we stopped paying.
Forgot about it. Yeah.
You forget about it. Like you don't get.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you just like TV license.
You don't get notifications. Hey yo, pay your TV license or something. Nah, I don't get none of that, man.
So I was like, it's whatever, bro. And initially, when we first got it, I thought like they'll repossess your TV if you don't pay it. But now I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, whatever. So we never paid.
Whatever, yeah.
I don't think they still
Yeah.
pay. I don't think they still pay for the TV license, but yeah. But now, apparently we're gonna be scrapping our TV licenses, and now we'll be adding something different to the table: TV tax.
TV tax,
Right.
like
Yeah.
I can't, man. It's like the government is finding newer ways of sucking money out of us. Like dude.
Because obviously, if it becomes a tax, it means it's going to be compulsory for almost everybody,
Yep.
right? And according to this other article I was reading, so they're saying the TV tax is going to be compulsory if it's introduced. It's going to be compulsory for everyone. So even if you don't have a TV, I live alone, right? And I don't have a TV. I have monitors. I have gaming monitors, right? Because I don't watch TV. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch TV, so I'd rather get a good gaming monitor that I can work on, that I can play games on and whatever, and and just have I mean the 144 hertz, smooth. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
nice. Must be
But
nice. Man. Nice.
it is nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie
Respect.
to you. It's a great experience. But yeah, like to me, it makes more sense for me to purchase that. But I am planning to get it. I do want to get a TV. I do want to get a TV, for maybe if I want to chill on the couch and just watch it from a big screen, consume content
Yeah.
from a big screen. But at the moment, I'm good. I'm good. I got a dual monitor set up, so I'm Gucci. You know,
You said it.
I'm settled for now. So buying a TV just is more of like a luxury choice. It's not a need. It's just a luxury choice, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like we're now getting to into that era where watching TV is being phased out. I mean, the last time I watched TV legit was a, a year or
Years
two
ago.
ago.
Jeez, dude. I mean, I still do watch TV, but the only thing that I watch on TV is Netflix. So technically, I could watch it on my monitor, but
Yeah.
I choose to watch it on TV because it's nice.
No. I mean, I don't know. What have you been watching on TV? Okay, besides soccer, because I know sports. Okay, besides any form of sports, because I know it's hard to
Netflix.
stream sports sometimes, right? On some other platforms. Because like Super Sport, you can't. For watching soccer, for example, international matches on Super Sport, it's
Yeah.
a bit tough. You need to have a DSTV subscription to watch it online. Or you could watch it on your decoder,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which you hook up to your TV. But like, yeah, like, but besides any sporting broadcasts or besides Netflix or any other services on TV, have you been watching TV shows?
Nope.
Nah, right. So
Not
it's being
as.
fizzled out, and obviously with this big change, and that's what they also taking note of. They're seeing that with the rise of subscription services like Netflix and stuff like that, TV is just becoming less of a need in every household.
Yeah.
Some
I
people
don't
just
remember the last time
consume
I
the
watched
data,
SABC, dude. And
especially
and
SABC.
and I come home excited every day to watch Dragon Ball Z. But now, dog, I just
We've
stream it
got
on like.
Crunchyroll. Even
Yeah.
Netflix has anime too on
Yeah.
they have anime on Netflix as well. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many places where you can stream, some of the shows that you're watching on TV. I mean, the only thing I guess that you won't find easily is the shows like your scandals, your generations, your skim
Yeah.
sammies.
Yeah.
But I remember my younger brother was watching because he still lives with his parents. So when he comes to visit me, he's invested in Skim Sam. He's invested in Skim Sam,
Yeah.
which is a show on SABC One, right? He's well invested in that show, so he watches it online as well. So there's a website that he goes to stream it online. I'm like, okay, cool. So I mean, if these shows are now available online, then what's the point of watching SABC?
It's the use.
What's the
There isn't.
use? There isn't. So now when they're introducing this TV tax thing, I feel like it's a bit unfair because I personally want to be forced to pay the tax because even if I don't have a TV, I have to pay the tax.
That's exactly it. And it's like, you're being forced to pay a subscription. Like it's there.
Mm.
I don't use it, but I still have to pay for it. It's like Netflix, for example.
Mhm.
Netflix is there. I don't use it, but I have to pay for it. Like, does that make any sense?
It doesn't make sense. And actually, my friend just recently was telling me that she wanted to cancel her Netflix subscription because she doesn't watch much Netflix these days. She's working. And that's the luxury of such subscriptions that you can cancel at any time and renew at any time. Whenever you need to consume that content, you can just renew your Netflix in the click of a button, right?
Yeah.
But then with obviously things like DSTV, it's a process. It's a process.
It's a process, yeah.
And with TV tax, that's something that we can't cancel. Once it's in, it's in.
Yeah.
And in Britain they have something similar where you pay a licensing fee to the BBC, where every household pays a licensing fee to the BBC to keep it alive.
Mm.
Right. And I remember I was seeing news articles as well of people saying that they're not happy with this fee as well. They're not. They also wanna get rid of it. The citizens want that licensing fee to be gone because it's also a
I'm-
form of tax in a way.
Exactly. It's literally the same thing that the SABC is trying to introduce, and I feel like there will be like a lot of retaliation very early on because who wants to pay for something that you don't use? I mean, this is not like taking a hit at people that live in certain conditions, but dude, I drive by some places and I see people with DSTVs living in shacks. So they're not watching SABC.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not.
Yeah, they want to watch what they want to watch.
Exactly.
Okay, we're getting at an age where people want to watch whatever they want to watch at whatever time,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, if people want to purchase things, they can, purchase subscriptions. But also as well, we have to think about the other people, who probably can't afford a TV, but maybe can't afford to purchase these other subscriptions.
Yeah.
I mean, there are alternative options like Open View. OpenView, which is owned by the guys who is run by the guys who run ETV, right? ETV. They have there's this decoder where you purchase it, and then it's on for life.
Yeah, you don't have to
You
pay
don't,
like any monthly fee. It's
yeah,
not
no
like
monthly fees, no monthly fees, and I mean that's a great option, especially if you don't want to have your standard TV and you have to busy fix the TV with an aerial to make sure you get like crisp signal, you know.
yeah.
So that's a good option. But then this thing of having the TV texting being compulsory is just like nah, it's no, bruh. It's not sitting well with me. It's not sitting well with me. I feel like SABC should just move. They should just change its ways where they also have a similar product like OpenView.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They should
Like,
just like
hmm,
sorry,
yes,
you were
yeah.
saying.
No, you can go ahead.
Like honestly, I feel like they should adjust with the times rather than stick to the old habits and not old dying habits. It's
Mm.
like it's literally the same thing we were speaking about like in the previous episode where BlackBerry was like conforming to like that the own methods, but then they were soon fizzled out.
Mm.
Soon SABC will be turned into a cybersecurity company.
Because they're not they're not keeping up with the times. Exactly. If you don't
Exactly,
innovate, if you don't evolve with innovation, you'll stay behind, right?
exactly.
So, I was thinking, what if SABC could just like I said, create that like sort of like plan like the open view, right?
Hmm.
Where they make it affordable. It's not like crazy expensive. Where okay, you still get people to pay it monthly. So instead of just people just paying once off, they could make it monthly if there's something that they really want, right? So
Yeah.
here's this idea. You see, I'm giving away free IP here. So I'm supposed to give so anyway, they could like set up something like OpenView, right? Where you purchase you purchase that, and then it's a decoder, because at least with a decoder you don't necessarily need internet to access the content, because obviously if we say kill normal broadcasting TV and people stream everything over the internet, that's gonna leave the households who don't have internet access at a disadvantage. So it means they
Yeah.
can't consume visual content because no internet.
No
But
internet.
yeah, but have a decoder, right? Then you hook it up to your TV. It has the SABC channels, and then maybe have extra stuff like how ETV added like ETV tunes, ETV movies, ETV
Yeah.
music onto that decoder, to make onto that product of theirs, to make it more enticing for people, right? So they could do the same thing, SABC movies, SABC, and then they can also collaborate with some studios to produce content, great content for SABC, right?
Exactly.
I know it's easier said than done, but I mean, I feel like that's like one of the best ways to have it as well. So to make the subscription an even more viable option, you know what they should do? Yeah, this
What?
is the killer. This is the killer part. They could have like an online streaming service as well, like at the same time. So if you have a subscription, if you're still an active subscriber to that product of theirs, it allows you to log in with your credentials onto the SABC portal,
Oh yeah,
and
kind of
then
like DSTV now.
yeah, kind of like this TV now, where you can watch past shows. You can binge watch whatever series you want to watch, or
Yeah,
soapy you want to watch. You can watch. They could also feature classic shows, like the classic South African shows like Scooty Nice, Villa P, Jam Alley. Yeah, these are OG shows, bro. These are OG shows,
no
man.
Jam Alley, but like the previous two, nah, dude, nah.
Those are like OG shows. But yeah, like, I mean, I feel like at least in that way, I'm not saying it's gonna be the best product ever, but at least in that way, it's more enticing for people who still wanna get access to those SABC content, but at the same time, you're not forcing people to, pay for something that they might not use.
It's a
It
more
doesn't make sense.
reasonable approach.
Yeah, it's just so much. And obviously these plans must be affordable. Maybe make it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
$100 a month or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Not
I feel
something
like it's way
crazy.
better.
Not something crazy.
Yeah, I feel like it's way better. Just instead of being state owned, they should just move and become an independent broadcasting commission. I don't know.
Yeah,
Not I don't know what to see, the broadcasting company.
yeah.
Yeah,
Company,
yeah.
commissioner, whatever.
I don't know. Yeah. But basically be independent and not rely just on getting, funding. Because I know I was looking at this at the revenue, like I was looking at the breakdown of the revenue, and 80%
Yeah.
comes from commercial their 80% of their revenue is from commercial. So like through advertisements. So they get like 80% of their money through the advertisements and stuff like that. But that also dropped recently. Apparently their advertisement revenue dropped by 18%, right? And obviously that's because some of these advertisers are probably not throwing as much money as they used to, and
Hmm.
they're also not getting the same number of eyes they used to get because of these other services that are available.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of choices now. There's a lot of choice, and if you're thinking that people don't want to choose SABC above all these choices, come on, bro,
Joe.
come on. So yeah, but like SABC should just innovate and keep up
Mhm.
with the times, or else they'll die. They'll fizzle out, like you said, become a cybersecurity company.
Imagine, dude.
But
All
yeah,
the scenes.
yeah. Moving on to the next topic. All right,
Hmm.
I was initially when I was like we should look for like tech items, tech products that we should like weird tech products, right? So I was looking for weird tech products. I didn't find many, but I did
Hmm.
find one. I did find one tech item that like was really like I would say weird. I was like it looks good, but it's at the same time it's like weird. It's cool but weird.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's called the Beacon. It's called the Beacon. The product's called the Beacon. And what it is essentially is okay, no, not that item. Oopsie. Yeah, the Beacon controller. The Beacon gear. I don't know. Yeah, it's called the Beacon. But it's basically like a controller, right? An extension to your to your keyboard in a way.
I
Right.
don't know about you, but that screams like ankle bracelet to me, yo.
Yeah, well, you put it on like similar, like on an area close to the ankle, but yeah, you strap that around your foot, right? So you strap
Okay.
this item on your foot, and then you're able to control like this. You see, you strap it on
Hmm.
your foot, right? And then you're able to play games, right? Oh no, not even just games, like for everyday use. So you can bind this to um a button on your keyboard. So maybe like the start button. So if you want to press start, instead of using your fingers to press start, you could just use your foot. So how it works, it responds to four motions, right? One where you tilt your foot forward, and the other one where you tilt it back, right? And so when you tilt it forward, you're kind of using your toes as a pivot point,
Yeah.
right? And like you're doing calf raises in a way, right? Um, and then if you're tilting it back, you kind of like standing on your heel in a way, and then
Yeah.
you can tilt it side to side as well. So you can bind those four different movements to a specific key, or I think you can even bind them to a specific sequence. So if you want to save quick, instead of pressing Control S or do some or use some complex key binds in whatever program you're using, like Control Alt Shift S. That's actually a key bind in Photoshop for
Control Alt Shift S.
yeah, it's for
Wow.
it's for exporting an image, right? It's one of the options to export an image. So yeah, so if you don't wanna do all that, you can just bind it to when you move your foot, then boom.
but at the same time, keyboards have um like keys on the side or at the top where you can just like bind certain sequences to them.
Yeah, but those are like
Have you
gaming
noticed?
keyboards, like the macro keys.
Yeah, the macro keys. That's the one I'm looking.
Mm.
But like even on regular keyboards, like I bought this cheapo keyboard for like $150. It has
Mhm.
macro keys, dude. I'm not sure if I can assign things to them, but it has macro keys.
Yeah.
I don't know how to assign them, but yeah,
I remember, yeah, my first time too. I was like, Eesh. I remember I had a keyboard for a whole year and I didn't even use the macro keys at all because I was
Yep.
like, how do I record? Or actually, I was actually lazy to learn. Not that I couldn't, but it's just like I was lazy to learn on how to do it. Then a year after, I was like, let me use this, and then after that, I've been like,
You've been using them ever since.
yeah, I was like, I've been depriving myself. But yeah, so this is the weird tech product that I saw. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I mean, I see it like when you're gaming, bind it to reload, like you
My guy,
know.
this R. This is literally R.
What if
That's
what if
that's
what if you're moving? What if you can't press R? What if you're doing something and you can't press R, but you need to reload?
my guy.
I'm trying to sell it for them, dog. I'm trying my
It's not
best
gonna
here.
work. It's not gonna work, dude. This is quite literally not gonna work because the games that we play, ball,
Yeah.
Counter Strike, and Apex,
Mm.
and every other game for that matter. If you want to reload, you go behind cover and then reload. You don't reload while moving forward, dude. In what instance would you find yourself reloading in the open unless you want to die?
I mean, yeah, and it's also auto reload in a case where you're out in the open and need to reload. You know, like you can
Yeah,
turn on auto reload. But I don't know, man. I'm trying to sell this thing for these people. Come on,
You're not gonna
okay,
sell
okay.
it, man. You can't sell this.
I'm not selling it. We're not sponsored by them, by the way. We're not trying to sell it for them, but it's
Yeah.
interesting. Plus, I don't think you can buy it because when you go onto their website, there's a huge button saying no longer available. So this item is a thing of the past, I guess, or maybe they're still working on it or refining it. But it's kind of cool but weird. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. It's kind of cool but weird.
Bro, you're gonna get buff ankles, dude, wearing this thing. You're gonna get buff
Exactly.
ankles, dude. Buff, bro. What are you gonna do with the buff ankle?
Okay, not ankle. Like, I mean, you're doing some calf raise flexing there. Like,
I know, but like when you raise your heel, for example.
oh,
I mean, yeah. When you use your heel as the pivot point, I mean,
mhm. Oh
like
yeah,
your ankle is strained, so
oh yeah, and then I can know. Yeah, so maybe that's also some. There's gonna be some chance of injury there as well.
hurting
If you
something
do it
as
too
well,
much,
dude.
yeah. If you do it too much,
Dude. And like, how are you gonna remember? Okay, I need to reload. Let me lift my heel, dude. You know how much?
I mean, it'll
How.
become an instinct eventually.
But this is so constricting, dude. Like I'm trying it right now, yeah. My ankle, bro. Nah.
And also,
Nah,
I guess I
dude.
think that sucks because I would love to have two. So, because like, what if you keep on doing that movement for so long that you get like defined calves and like your leg muscles, become defined, but it's only gonna be defined on one leg.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have a whole
Imagine
buff,
one buff calf, dude.
yeah, or one crazy toned out leg. So every time when you walk, you put that first foot. That's like your literally best foot forward. Because I'm already just like skinny, not toned
Yeah,
out, but this one is like all muscular and toned to the max. But
yeah,
yeah, I guess there was just like maybe some other things they didn't foresee in this product, so maybe that's why they decided to discontinue it. For now. But yeah, that's the first weird tech item I saw. The other one was, what's weird? Actually, before we jump, what's the weirdest thing is that since the gaming industry is on a rise internationally, like globally, right?
Mhm.
There's also a rise in gaming products.
yeah.
If y'all
Definitely.
have noticed, there's a rise in gaming products. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like we never had gaming chairs in the in the past before gaming became a big thing. People used to sit in office chairs, but then gaming chairs became a thing.
Yeah.
Gaming keyboards became a thing. Gaming mice became a thing. Gaming monitors became a thing. And some of these, I'm not saying, and some of these items are very useful. They're very useful. They do give us that competitive edge we're looking for, especially gaming monitors. They prioritize performance and refresh rate. They refresh quicker compared to your standard TV or standard monitor, right?
Yeah.
So that split second is important, and that's what they help us with.
Yeah.
The mice, you can't compare them to your standard office mouse.
Yeah.
You feel me? So obviously these products are awesome. But I feel like sometimes we're getting out of hand with some of these products.
Definitely getting out of hand, dude. Corsair released that RGB stand or stick, whatever it was, like a year ago or something.
RGB stand.
Yeah, it's like that one stick where you place your headphones or something.
Oh yeah, I see the one that you put your headsets on. Yeah, and then they say
Yeah.
the gaming headphone stand. Like
Exactly. And at CES, Razer released a mask. Cost $1,000, dude. I think it is either $100 or $1,000. I think it was
Is it a
$100.
gaming mask?
Yeah, it's a gaming mouse. Well, it's a mask that labeled. It has RGB on it. So
Yeah, it's probably the RGB. Like in today's world,
yeah,
put RGB on anything.
And
It's a gaming product. Yeah, I mean, we'll put some RGB on this glass. Gaming glass.
Big glass.
What does it do? It
Wild.
holds water. It holds liquids.
And
For
it has
gamers.
RGB.
Yeah, pour your monster in here.
It's madness, dude.
Gaming cup. But yeah, recently Elgato, right, a company that makes a lot of products for production equipment, right, that you
Yeah.
could use for streaming, even professional use. Yeah, I mean, there are better options for for professionals, but you could use it. It might limit you. Some of their products might limit you, but yeah, we're not going to compare those products. But today we'll talk about a product that they recently, I think it's recently released. But yeah, they released gaming foam. Gaming foam. And for you guys wondering what do I mean by gaming foam? So I'm sure if you've been to like a studio, right, a music where they record music, you've seen foam, a lot of foam on the walls, right? And that foam is helpful when absorbing sound waves, so that the mics that they use to record stuff with don't pick up echoes. So like for
Yeah.
example, I'm currently using my mic, right? So it would be ideal if I was in a room where there's a lot of echo. You want to place those foams because the sound bounces, from it goes from my mouth, the source, and it bounces off the wall and it gets picked up again by my mic. So
Yeah.
to avoid that, you place foam. So when it hits the foam, it gets absorbed, by the foam.
Like water.
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of people think the foam also helps with soundproofing your room. Like people won't be able to hear you outside. Unfortunately, it's not really like that. People can still hear you. It doesn't mean you can now start shouting and screaming once you got sound foam. Nah, it's a common misconception, but nah, it's just mostly used to reduce the amount of echo that's picked up by your mic.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, if you are into recording stuff and you're wondering why your audio is really poor, try getting some sound foam. Right.
Yeah.
And now Elgato has sound foam, but that it's ridiculously priced. It's not a weird tech item, but it's just like,
So it's gaming foam.
yeah, they call it gaming foam. They call it gaming
Oh,
foam.
wow.
And me, I I don't know, dog. It's gaming foam, and
How much is it?
it goes for $100. It's not available. I don't think it's available in South Africa yet, but it retails for $100, 100 USD. So that's
Okay,
about
at least tell me
1,500.
they give you like maybe 20, 12 or 20 of the these
Obviously,
gaming.
you don't get just one. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't just get one in a pack, but you get like six. Right? You get six per pack.
What?
I mean,
6
yeah, six per pack.
for $100?
Yeah, $100.
That's 1,500 rand, dude.
Yeah, for a 6-pack.
Bro, I'll just go buy a sponge bed, cut it up, and put it on the wall, dude. What?
You could probably get 10 sponge beds for that much.
Dude.
I mean, obviously you need to get like the pattern as well, because also like the pattern matters, But I mean, if you're gonna, I'd rather spend time cutting that pattern than
dog.
the sponge beds. But nah, I mean, you need to get. I mean, purchasing good quality sound panels, these foam sound panels is important as well, right? Because you can't just buy any sponges off on any online retailer and then put it on your wall and hope you're gonna get the best performance from them. But I mean, if you compare them to other options, like I mean, you could get these a 12-pack for 1,400 on Takealot's website, right? But also, let's remember when if Elgato decides to bring these, they might not necessarily cost 1,500 on the dot. Like I mean, we've already established this with some of the products that we've spoken about that are in USD. There's extra money on top, so you might be paying 2,000 for them, around that price.
6, dude, for 6.
For 6. But you can get 12 for 1,400. Right. I was looking at other pieces. Like you can get an 18 piece set for 872. So that those options. I'm not saying these are the options that you should go for. I'm not saying you should buy these specifically. I'm just saying that you can get other options for this price. And obviously, like I said, there's other things that come into this, like the shape of the wedges.
Yeah.
that you find on these because you get different shapes. So obviously there's something that you must consider. But yeah, $100 still is a lot of money.
It's not compelling at all. It's not compelling at all.
Yes, it's not compelling at all, and that's why I'm just like, I'm good. Even if they come to South Africa, I'm good. And also, I'm also not happy about the shape. Why a hexagonal? Why hexagonal soundproof panels? I mean, I guess I can see the stylistic, you know, form for them, but
Mhm.
like that's with the assumption that you're just gonna cover a specific part of the wall. What if I want to cover my whole wall?
This thing has less surface area than a square one for about the same dimensions. Like if you put a square one, you have less surface area, so that's less area covered. So
I mean,
it's not worth it, man.
for me, besides that, it's just the configuration, right? I mean, I guess if you're going for a hexagonal style within your room, and you have also those lights, those lights, like those hexagonal
Yeah,
lights on your wall. I mean,
I forgot what
that
they
could
called.
work. Yeah, those could work for you, right? If you have this
Yeah,
entire theme going on. But I mean, why not make the primary shape a square? Because if I want to put them at a corner, of a wall, I don't know, probably you won't want to do that. But if you want to cover your whole wall, for example, a whole wall, it'll be easy if it was a square. But now with the
yeah,
hexagon, it makes it awkward. Now I have to cut them.
yeah, exactly. Well, but even if it was a square, it wasn't gonna. If you want to put them across your entire wall,
Mm.
you are gonna eventually cut them. But it'd be
Mm.
much more easier than it would be to
Yeah,
cut this.
with the hexagon. Then with the hexagon, yeah, it's gonna be a bit more complicated. But yeah, I was looking at this and I was laughing. I was like, man, now we have gaming foam. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Just slap the word gaming on anything and money.
it's money, dog. I mean, we've seen that with gaming chairs, honestly.
Yeah.
Gaming chairs. I mean, low key gaming chairs. I mean, I've used a couple, and I'm like, it's not really all that. Some of these are just like chairs which are branded. They're just
Glorified
like,
chairs.
yeah, glorified office chairs. That's what they is. Like, I sometimes use them. I mean, not saying they are no good gaming chairs. There are great gaming chairs out here in the market. Some of them overpriced, but I mean, you could just like invest money into an office chair and get some solid comfort.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, some of these products are just getting out of hand. That's why, hey, you must be careful of what you invest your money into. Right? Especially if you're
Definitely,
gonna
man.
check out your setup, just compare. Don't just buy the first thing that you see.
Yeah,
Um,
always make sure you buying what, as you said, the bang for the buck.
yeah, get some bang for your buck. You feel me?
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, but anyways, what? Moving on
The
to the
last
next
topic.
topic. Yeah, the last
Yeah.
topic for today. Um, we have some gaming news.
Mm-hmm.
Assassin's Creed. So Assassin's Creed apparently was supposed to have a different ending
Yeah.
than what it was. So apparently, Assassin's Creed was supposed to be a trilogy initially, right? And
So Altair, Ezio, and Connor. Connor, right?
was it? I think it was supposed. Wasn't it supposed to just end with Ezio?
But trilogy, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh, so
Oh wait, no, but wait, isn't Desmond in Assassin's Creed 3 though?
he was. Oh no, he was. Yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
Connor was definitely part of the list then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess Connor, Ezio, and Altair. Those are
Yeah.
the. I guess maybe those are the ones that they're going to be highlighted in the trilogy. But yeah. Anyways, it was just supposed to be 3 games, and it was supposed to end on a spaceship.
Yeah, Lucy and Desmond going to space and becoming the quote unquote Adam and Eve
Of another of
of
another
another planet.
world
Yeah,
of
of
another
another
world
world. Yeah.
because the Earth, I guess, was dying, and
It
and
was the
yeah,
end of the world.
because if you play Assassin's Creed, and that's what really got me hooked. It was like an end of an apocalyptic um history style
Mhm.
assassin parkour game. There's just like so much packed into it. So
Yeah.
on one hand, you're learning about the history of your ancestors who are assassins,
Hmm.
and on the other hand, you're trying to save the world with the knowledge that you have gained from you know your
Your
ancestors.
ancestors, essentially
It's
speaking. Yeah.
crazy, and some of these past events that they that you get to see in the game or witness in the game, some of them have been taken from. true events and
Yeah.
being modified obviously to fit the style of the game and everything. But like it's kind of cool when they use like old characters in the game, like who Da Vinci. Is it
Yeah,
Da Vinci?
Leonardo da Vinci. That was in
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2. There was also I think it was the father of the nation. What's his name from Assassin's Creed 3?
I
Uh,
forgot.
the guy sits on that statue like in somewhere in America.
Abraham
What's his name?
Lincoln. Abraham. Yeah.
Abraham
There's
Lincoln.
also
Yeah,
Washington in the
yeah.
in Assassin's Creed 3.
Even Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people, from the history books.
Wait, that was Rogue. My bad. Benjamin Franklin
But
was in Rogue. Was he
was
in
it
Rogue?
was it wasn't in 3 as well? I think he
No,
was.
he was in 3, not Rogue, not 3. Yes, he was in 3, not Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, but basically you get to interact with some of these people during the game, which I found it really, really dope,
Yeah.
But now since we know that Unity is still releasing, obviously that plan of having it as a trilogy didn't work out. They decide to
Yeah.
stretch it. Decide to stretch it out, and then boom, it's no longer a trilogy.
Yeah. Now we have, Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins. The list goes on.
And soon we're gonna have Infinite. Oh, is it Infinity? Assassin's Creed Infinity.
Yeah,
So,
Infinity.
yeah, those plans of just having a trilogy were obviously long gone.
Thrown out the window,
They're
yeah.
thrown out the window.
But
yeah.
at the same time, it's Ubisoft. I mean, they're like, okay, this thing is making us money. Why stop here? Let's make more money.
Yeah, and Ubisoft is famous, right, for dragging out game series, and making it. They initially make it so good, and then after that, they just decide to make a copy. Maybe they'll change the character and maybe the storyline, but like the games will end up feeling so like similar in terms of gameplay and features and stuff like that. That eventually just becomes like I'm playing the same game with just a different name.
Exactly,
Which
dude.
kind of sucks eventually.
It does suck. But I mean, we still buy the games at the end of the day, so
Yeah, because we're hoping it's gonna be something good. Because the marketing, dog, we're getting conned by the marketing. The marketing is getting us good. You feel me? But yeah, that was some gaming news for that was some gaming and tech news for this week. If you've made it this far in the episode, shout out to you. Be sure to leave a subscribe. Show some love. Comment, like. We like interacting with y'all. So yeah.
Don't forget to hit that post notification bell to be notified whenever we release a new video.
100s, and it's episode 15. It's been it's been and this is a milestone for me. This is a milestone because we recently saw this thing, and getting to 15 episodes has not been an easy journey.
No, it is not.
When you start off, it's like, I got so many things to talk about. There's so much stuff to talk about, and then eventually after you talk about those things that you don't want to talk about, and you run out of stuff to talk about, it's like, what can you talk about?
What can we talk about now? Yeah.
Yeah.
But tech always comes, tech updates, game updates, everything always comes, and we always find a way to mix it in, and
Yeah, and I believe we found our groove. Yeah, I think we found our groove.
Yeah, definitely.
We're still refining it and making it mwah, but eventually it's gonna be even better. And obviously, it's like I said, there's more plans for this year. Like I said, we'll also be having guests on this podcast. So be sure to stay tuned, and we'll obviously include some guests. So some good guests. Prominent guests within pop culture. Some gaming pop culture take here and there. But but stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. But so for all y'all who've been showing us love and watching our videos and liking and commenting, shout out to you.
Shout out to you guys. Oh, and one more thing. We apologize that our other friend, other main man, Mr. Munashe isn't present. Some things just couldn't allow him to be here tonight, but he's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit. And hopefully we'll have him in the next episode. If you made this far, shout out to you. But for today, it's been your boy Perfect.
And it's been your boy Jude.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode.